Where you wanna go? You wanna go with me or him?
You trying to take off. Nigga, you gotta pay child support.
Call the police.
Come on.
Call the police. Come on now.
You sure you go be in jail though?
You good.
You go be in jail, whatever.
Come on, man. Don't cry, bro.
I don't want you to go in jail.
Come on, man. Come on now, dog.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. Man, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving and all that good stuff. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip, and this is even the kids know what's going down, which is a problem. But then again, it's normal at this particular point. All these stories of deadbeat this and deadbeat that and abandonment this and abandonment that. That's not really what social media has been bearing out the last decade. And to be perfectly honest with you, the rumblings about this stuff has been going on for more than the social media decade. But when the kids know that this situation is this unfair, that should tell you how bad it is. So, and anybody, you get online and you look up these court hearings and court proceedings, what are you going to find? Are they going to ask these fathers, hey, man, do you have a stable home, stable work environment? Can you get these kids to and from school? Can you make sure that their grades are good, they're clean, they got good clothes, they're gonna learn good morals? None of that. You know, Guy can say he got a better situation. You know what the normal response is for most courts? How much money did you make last year? I just said, oh, well, how much money did you make? So this idea that the courts are really, fair, we already know that's BS. Because when you go with one person and go, you got it, baby. How much money did you make? Okay, this is over with. And this is why people say it's about money. It's a cash grab. And basically these child support payments also pay into, you know, judges' retirement funds. So guess what? So that's, what do you call that? It's not breach, but that's a conflict of interest already. You get what I'm saying? There's a conflict of interest. Just, who got the most money? He do. So what I'm gonna do is he gonna pay so I can get a piece of that for my retirement. Uh, so these judgments aren't really based in actual facts or what's going on. It's all BS. And the fact that kids can speak their piece on social media and see what they're going through, and people go, it's not a big deal. See, this situation isn't looked at as abuse. It's overlooked, you know. And I'm one of those people who are going to say it this way. She said he don't pay child support. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You know why I don't believe it? Because as far as black men go, we pay child support the most consistently out of any race, for one. And two, you've seen it so many times where, ladies just lie to look good on camera. And then you find out after the fact that, oh, it was a lie. But you decided to, you're part of the Stockholm syndrome of believe anything she say. So guess what happened? She said it, you believed it, and then I can't believe I was duped for the 17th time in a row. Her doing the same thing, but she's a mother, so this 18th time she won't lie to me. And you see this over and over and over and over and over again. I feel like Marshawn Lynch, over and over and over and over. It's so bad when kids know, okay, if she called the police, they're gonna come get you, even though I want to be with you. But then people won't say that's abusive, that's trifling. They'll say, well, you don't know what she been through. A lot of times y'all don't want to hear this, but a lot of these people that act like this, they ain't been through nothing. This is how they got a kid, and the kid is actually their first chance to have power in life. And they say, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that's what happens normally. I got a kid. I can do whatever I want. You can't stop me because everybody's on my side and the world is on my side. And now I'm going to act really crazy. It's like, oh, okay. Because in these situations, you got to ask. And obviously, the kid and the father have a relationship. Obviously, the mother's is getting in the middle of that. And if you think that money would stop that, you crack is over with, but you smoking meth. You on fentanyl. If you think, oh, if he gave her some money, she would act different. Okay. Believe that if you want. So all I'm saying in essence is the kids know that the legal system and the family courts is unfair. The kids ain't even playing this game of, well, I'm with mama, so it must be mama the better person. Now the kids looking at it like, and I mean, and let me add something to that equation. Y'all don't realize this because for people who don't have kids, who don't or who are not have never been in family courts, the kids are allowed a lot of times to be, in the hearings, whether it be virtual, depending on their age, whether it be virtual or in court. And y'all don't realize how often, say, a kid that has their, let's just say 7, 8 and up, right, who can just look at things. Y'all don't realize how often these kids have been in courts and have realized, oh, dang, well, daddy's definitely right and mama's definitely wrong. Okay, so daddy gonna win. And the court ruled for the mom and the kid, like, what? How did y'all do that? But she was wrong and she was lying and she got caught. And like, so I don't have how can I say this? A part of me doesn't really want to hear, especially the legal system, talk this stuff about, the issues going on in the world about crime or whatever, because a lot of the family courts are really in the middle of this situation because they didn't punish mothers for their actions. It was always slaps on the wrist. And I say it this way. And when you give a person a slap on the wrist, and their kids know they got a slap on the wrist, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna teach their kid to push that envelope the same way they did because there's no real repercussion. So guess what the kid's gonna do? Do the same type of stuff and expect that they're gonna get a slap on the wrist too. And where it hurts most 9 times out of 10 is with boys in particular, is because you know the kids don't realize the legal system see them the same way that they view their father, even though they're being raised predominantly with their mother. So they think, oh, it ain't nothing gonna happen because nothing happens to mama. And then, what happens is they get the book thrown at them and they confuse. And then people go, we need to do something with these kids. No, we need to do something with these courts because these courts are in the middle of empowering all this criminal behavior. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the times the family court ignores a lot of mothers' criminal behaviors. Just like the young lady who said she dropped her kids off the DCFS. She gave her kids away. Now she gonna fight to get them back. To be perfectly honest with you, it's sad to say this, but she got a better chance at getting them back than the fathers do of getting them. What does that tell you? You get what I'm saying? Oh, I can give them up and get them back. Or I can do this. I can abuse them and get them back. I can go to jail, and the father could take care of the kid while I'm in jail, and I can get out and get him back. And it's like the kids know at this particular point that these people don't care what's in these quote unquote kids' best interests because they see it far too many times. Because even with this situation being recorded and uploaded, take it to court, they're gonna go, oh, well, we're gonna give her a slap on the wrist. We're gonna fine her a little bit. If you do that again, ma'am, it's gonna get more serious. So she can do it again. Now we're gonna get serious. Now the second time you've done it. This third time we're gonna have some real consequences. It's like, oh, okay. How many times can dad do that? None. Even the innuendo of it. He did that, sir. Not in my court. And the kid, and like I said before, you see kids listening, in the courts, like the virtual hearings in the background, listening to this stuff. Like, okay, so wrong is right and right is wrong. Okay, I get it. You go, okay. If she got caught lying, then it's not a big deal. If he tell the truth, you throw the book at him. I get it. So I'm a lie. What y'all gonna do? This is y'all system. But I'm gonna leave it at that because sometimes people don't put two and two together, or they never thought about it in that way. But I'm just pointing it out. I've seen it, experienced it, So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
What's going on? Talk to me. I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off.